You know, I've seen 𝗵𝗲𝗄 beat my Inter, which again, happy for 𝗵𝗲𝗄. You know, I wasn't sad about that.
After being down 5-2 with a man down, and they would have moved on to the round of 16, I think they could have gone far.
Can you believe how down your team has gone if you think beating 𝗀𝗪𝗓 is going to go down in Juventus history? Well, obviously, the best Italian CB right now has to be there, right?
Who? Gatti?
Yeah, okay. Bastoni?
PSG is literally cheating their way through the Champions League right now. Ligue 1 just postponed one of PSG's games against Nantes, and they said their official statement said so that they could prepare properly to face Chelsea.
Wow. Welcome back, everyone, to Offside Odds 6th episode. This is brought to you by Sports Interaction, the sportsbook for soccer. Michele, both of our teams are out of the Champions League, brother. It's been tough, but who are you going for?
It's been a tough ride. Both Juve and Inter are out.
They're out.
But we do have one last hope, so...
Are you going for it?
I gotta go for our Italian, Atalanta. They got the worst possible chances of making it, though.
I love Atalanta. I do hope they do well, but my team until the end of the season is Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
I love the Cinderella story.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. Okay. Before we talk about that, though, results from the extra time showdown. Once again, I beat you 3-2. I got 3 predictions right. You only got 2. And this is the first time since we started the show that one of us won back-to-back. So
yeah. Listen, I was double sad because I lost.
Double sad.
Well, I was double sad because if Juve went through, it would have been tied.
It would have been tied.
I had that on
It's been 3-2 every single leg.
Well, we're going to change that next week.
One of us needs to get all 5 predictions right.
Maybe.
I think that's going to happen this week.
Let's see.
Knock, knock. Who's there, bro? UCL. Round of 16. 16 of the best teams in Europe. Only 8 make it to the next round. Best versus the best. This is the best soccer we're gonna watch ever. This year, this season, right now, UCL round of 16. It's happening. Let's get into it. First game we're gonna talk about is Bodo Glimt versus
Wait.
Porto.
Before we start with the games.
Okay.
Since you think you know so much, you beat me in the extra time showdown and all this, why don't we... I want you, actually, to predict the entire UCL bracket.
Soft.
Yeah?
Done.
All right, let's start on the left side.
Fun fact about the left side has every single UCL winner since 2019. Wow. If you know.
PSG Chelsea up first.
PSG is winning it. I think Chelsea is going to be playing with the FIFA World Cup logo in Conference League next year.
Liverpool Galatasaray.
Liverpool is taking it. A lot of people are underestimating Liverpool in the UCL.
Man City Real Madrid.
This will be the first time since 2005 that Madrid goes 2 years without a major trophy. Man City's moving forward.
Atalanta Bayern.
So I love Atalanta, but they got unlucky. Bayern's going through.
Barca Newcastle.
Newcastle's having a terrible season.
Tottenham Atletico Madrid.
Tottenham needs to focus on not getting relegated. Atletico Madrid's going through.
Sporting Bodo.
And I'm confident.
Arsenal Bayer Leverkusen.
Arsenal.
We're going to go on to our quarterfinals. PSG Liverpool.
Once again, I think a lot of people underestimating Liverpool in the Champions League. Liverpool.
All right, let's go Man City Bayern. Could be another El Clasico. Barca Atletico. El Clasico 2.
Ooh, Barca is not letting what happened in Copa del Rey happen again. Barca is winning.
Bodo Arsenal.
Unfortunately, this is where the road ends for Bodo. Great work, guys, but Arsenal.
Semifinals Bayern
Liverpool. I know. Liverpool.
The other semis could be a crazy match. Arsenal Barcelona.
Arsenal's winning it.
So you're going a full EPL final. Arsenal Liverpool. Who's taking it home?
All England, all English final. Arsenal is winning it finally. They deserve it. That's it.
I don't know. I don't know about these takes. I'm not.
Can we get into the games now? You happy with that?
Let's just get into the games.
Okay. For the first game, very, very underrated game, in my opinion. Bodo versus Sporting. Now, both having amazing seasons, in my opinion. Sporting finished 8th, so went right through the round of 16, but Bodo beat Man City, beat Atletico, unfortunately beat Inter, well-deserved. What's this team? Can Bodo go all the way in this UCL?
Listen, I don't know about going all the way. I think Bodo has definitely shocked the world. And I think it's not just about Bodo, but it's about Norway in general is now known as a football country.
100%.
I think they're investing a lot. They're growing. And I think we're going to see many more Bodos coming in the future. Now, Bodo are undefeated in their last 8 games. Sporting is undefeated in their last 11 games.
That's
so
crazy.
this is going to be a crazy matchup. But I do think Bodo has the home game advantage in Norway.
Always. But
So
isn't it getting warmer now? It's spring.
It's
It's always
the
minus 40
turf,
there?
It's the turf. It's all their
It's always
situation
minus
there.
40 in Norway.
So I think Bodo is gonna has a little bit of the edge here.
Listen, I love Cinderella stories. We all do. Okay, we've seen so many in the past. And so, I've seen Bodo beat my Inter, which again, happy for Bodo. I wasn't sad about that. So I had to look up what are the top Cinderella stories in the UCL.
Okay.
You ready for these?
I'm ready.
I think some of them you will remember.
Bro, is this Disney Channel?
At number 1, we have Leicester City in 2017. After winning the EPL the season before, they go all the way to the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, Atletico beats them. Still a great run.
Yeah.
At number 4, we have Atalanta in the 2020 season.
I remember
Debut season, they lose the first 3 UCL games. Somehow, they make it to quarterfinals, and they were winning against PSG until the 90th minute, and then they conceded 2 goals.
I remember that one.
At number 3, we have Roma in 2018 season. They lost the first leg of the quarterfinals 4-1 against Barcelona. In the return fixture, they won 3-0 in Rome. Craziest comeback
I
of all
remember
time.
that. The Manolas header right at the end.
Manolas.
Crazy.
At number 2, we have Ajax in the 2019 season. This was the young superstars, the elite, the young. They beat Real Madrid, Juventus, and they were seconds away from the final until Lucas Moura broke all of our hearts, unfortunately. But still a great run.
Yeah, I remember that Juve game.
Yeah, and at first place, Porto in the 2004 season. Young Jose Mourinho going past Man United, Deportivo, Monaco in the final. They won it all. And this was the start of the special one. So it deserves the greatest Cinderella stories of all time.
Listen, those are amazing stories, and guess what? I think Juve could have probably made it in these top 5, because if they beat Galatasaray after being down 5-2 with a man down, and they would have moved on to the round of 16, I think they could have gone far.
Can you believe how down your team has gone if you think beating Galatasaray is going to go down in Juventus history?
What I'm saying.
Beating Galatasaray goes into the history of Juventus.
Well, Galatasaray is a good team. And you have to look at the circumstances of the game.
Circumstance. Okay.
Well, all these red cards now.
Okay, we don't
going
have
on.
time. We don't have time. Stop. Okay. Guys, I still think Bodo is winning this game against Sporting. Again, both teams are having great seasons. I'm feeling Bodo really taking the win here again.
I have to agree with you. They have the home field advantage, as we spoke about. Let me just say something about the home field advantage, though. The only team I don't know if it was the only one, but recently that beat Bodo at home, you know which one it is? Do you know what it is?
Juventus.
Nice. Good. Only team that beat them at home, but they do have the home game advantage, and I think they're going to take this game.
Another huge game in the round of 16 is Chelsea PSG. The remake of the FIFA World Cup final. Chelsea beat Napoli, gets in the top 8. PSG barely makes it to this round of 16 against Monaco.
Yeah.
Is Chelsea moving forward in this round of 16?
PSG, Monaco was just a crazy one. PSG barely made it through. They were gifted 2 red cards pretty much at halftime almost. So Monaco had to play 2 halves in both games, a man down. PSG barely made it through, and Monaco isn't even in the top 5 in Ligue 1. So I don't know what's going on, but PSG is struggling right now.
PSG is struggling. Funny thing is they are playing Monaco again before the first leg on Tuesday. So I'd love to see. I mean, they are playing Friday, but I'd love to see if how prepared PSG is for this game against Chelsea.
Well, honestly, I don't know how much Ligue 1 matters at this point, because they're pretty much letting PSG get an easy way through the Champions League right now.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is PSG is literally cheating their way through the Champions League right now. Ligue 1 just postponed one of PSG's games against Nantes, and they said their official statement said so that they could prepare properly to face Chelsea.
Wow.
PSG gets 5 full days off before the second leg at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea on March 17. Meanwhile, Chelsea has 3 games in 7 days, including Newcastle on March 14. that's a big game to have 3 days before playing PSG.
100%.
And here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Teams nowadays are playing every 2-3 days. Domestic league, cup, Champions League. It's just modern football. Nobody's getting breaks. So, in my opinion, this is very unfair. Do you think the French league is doing good by doing this? Or do you think they're just cheating their way through? Let me know in the comments.
I think they're doing, at the end of the day, going far in the Champions League benefits the whole league. Let's be real, it benefits the whole nation. I remember when now Italy has to play on March 26th and for a spot in the FIFA World Cup. And I remember teams, the federation was asking 𝗖𝗍 to give a break before the first game so that the players on the national team could really, really prepare for that game. The 𝗖𝗍 said no. But again, that's your nation, that's the organization going against each other for one goal at the end of the day, which is to grow soccer, grow sport in their own country.
I think national team and club it's very different. But
yeah, I think this could either be an amazing game to watch or one of the most boring ones out of all of them this round of 16. In my opinion, I said it before, I think PSG never count them out. We've seen what they can do last year, finishing in the playoff spot, winning it all against Inter. I think PSG is taking this.
You think they're winning this game?
I think they're winning. I think they're going through. I think they're winning the whole series.
I think they're going to go through as well. But this particular game right here, I think it's going to end in a draw. That's what I'm feeling.
Finally, we got to talk about Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen beating Man City during the league phase, but Arsenal is the clear favorite to win UCL. A lot of people say that they have the easiest way to the final. I honestly don't think they do.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people are talking about easiest way, easiest teams to go through. But listen, first of all, they deserve to be here. They deserve to be in this spot. They smoked everybody in the Champions League. Undefeated, 8 out of 8 wins, only 4 goals against. They deserve to be here. And I'm going to add something. They're playing teams like Bodo and Sporting that should never be here in the first place. These teams have nothing to lose. And right after that, they've got Barca, they've got Atletico or Newcastle. It's not an easy way out. So, I don't know. What do you think that this is? Yes, on paper it might be easy, but mentally, is that really what it is?
There is a reason that teams like Bodo, like Bayer Leverkusen, like Sporting are where they are right now, being the round of 16. Don't count them out. These are, like you said, they have nothing to lose. They're going to go out there. They're going to fight harder, in my opinion, than the big name teams. And it's going to be, like, usually these turn out to be the best games. Now, the thing is, what do you think? Would you rather your team play really easy games all the way until the final and then they get hit with like a Bayern or a Real Madrid? Or would you rather get them, I wouldn't say the fair way to the final, but start playing hard teams, gain the confidence. Imagine beating a Bayern in round of 16, a Real Madrid. That's what happened with Inter last year. They beat Bayern, they beat Barca. That's why going into the final, we were super, super excited and confident. Obviously, we know what happened, but yeah, what do you think? Do you think playing hard teams at the beginning, gaining that confidence, or easier teams and then you get put with one of the big names?
Yeah, honestly, I think you've said it perfectly. And I would rather play teams like Bodo and Sporting that are the underdogs. They have nothing literally to lose. And I think those are the harder games that you're going to be facing. Yep. But going back to Arsenal's defense,
right?
Only 4 goals against this entire Champions League. They are tied right now for all-time best defense in the Champions League. They're tied for second with Chelsea in 2020 when they only conceded 4 goals in 13 games. I want to play a game with you.
Let's do it.
Guess the top 5 best center backs in the world right now.
Well, obviously, the best Italian CB right now has to be there, right?
Who? Gatti?
Yeah, okay. Bastoni?
Alessandro Bastoni is number 4 on the list. And if this list was made for diving, he would be number 1.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go Rudiger. Is he on the list?
Rudiger is not even in the top 10.
What?
Yep.
Okay, well, we're talking about Arsenal, so give me Saliba.
Guy's an animal. He's at number 2 on the list.
Give me the Dutch beast, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk is number 3 on the list. Liverpool isn't doing too well this season, but I do think Van Dijk at the moment is probably the best center back in the world.
I think you're going to be happy I'm saying this. I hate to say it, but Bremer on the list?
Bremer is not in the top 10, but just because of his injury. Don't get it wrong, just because of the injury.
You said Arsenal has the best defense in the 21st century, so I have to go with Gabriel.
Gabriel is there at number 1.
So what am I missing now?
Well, last spot, number 5. I'm going to give you 2 hints.
Okay.
He plays in the Prem and started off as a left back.
𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗀?
𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃, the Croatian monster, is a number 5.
$80 million Croatian monster.
Crazy.
Now, our favorite part of the episode, Extra Time Showdown, presented by
Sports
Interaction, the sportsbook for soccer. Now, Mikel and I go head-to-head, give our 5 predictions for this round of 16 UCL match day, and the first 4 predictions is for this first leg, and then the last prediction who's moving forward, okay?
Let's do it.
Just remember that. So we'll start very easy. You can start 1 team to win.
I'm going easy. I'm going Bayern to beat Atalanta. I feel bad for my Italians, but they've only lost to Arsenal in the Champions League this season. Bayern finished second. They're going to get the win.
I have Atletico Madrid beating Tottenham. Not because Atletico Madrid is much better, but Tottenham is having a terrible season. I think they're going to put all their efforts to make sure they don't get relegated in the Premier League this season. Now give me 1 game where we're going to see both teams to score.
Both teams to score. I have Galatasaray, Liverpool. Galatasaray scored 5 goals at home against Juve, but they also got scored in their last 5 of their last 6 games.
I have Bodo versus Sporting. Sporting has scored at least 1 goal since August 8th, 2025. Insane. And Bodo doesn't stop attacking even if they're losing like 10-0. So this is an easy one. Now give me 1 game that's going to go over 2.5 goals.
Over 2.5 goals, I have Atletico versus Tottenham. Atletico has scored 4 goals in their last 2 matches, and Tottenham hasn't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches.
Total gut feeling here, I have Newcastle versus Barcelona. I don't know why. I think this is going to be an absolute goal fest. Now, give me 1 goal scorer.
Against Man City, Mbappe might be out. We know Rodrigo is out with an injury. I'm going Vini Jr. to score.
Lookman looks reborn since joining Atletico from Atalanta. And I'm confident I have him scoring against Tottenham in this match day. Now, finally, give me 1 team that's going to move forward to the quarterfinals.
Easiest pick maybe. I'm going Arsenal to beat Leverkusen and to go all the way. I don't think they're going to win it, but they're going to go all the way.
I don't do easy picks. I win. I win big. Liverpool to move forward to the quarterfinals. Tough take, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are underestimating the Reds in this UCL season, and you'll be very surprised. And there you have it, folks. Those are our predictions locked in. Michele, you need a big win this week, huh?
I need a big win, and I'm hoping. I think I'm going 5 for 5.
You're going 5 for 5.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm calling.
What happens if both of us go 5 for 5?
I don't have the answer
I think the show just explodes, right?
Yeah.
I think we get 10 million subscribers just from that.
100%.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you back for the quarterfinals right here. Offside Odds, brought to you by Sports Interaction, the sportsbook for soccer. Ciao.
Ciao.